Slaying hair may be my passion, but I will slay a bitch if I need to.
I'm like a bottle of pure for man because I'm always clearing shit.
I may be the newbie on the block,
but my roots run deep in Atlanta.
Even if you copy, cut, paste, you still couldn't imitate.
I'm far from a maid, but if you come for me, I will clean house.
I just want to love you, but you won't let me close enough. Hey, been watching and I know you, baby. Think that I don't know the game that you play me each and every day. Oh, I don't know what to say. Things on wall tell me that I should leave, but you're tied to my soul. Both our hearts refuse to grow. Talk to me.
So basically I got into the nonprofit field because I feel like in the city of Atlanta, a lot of issues that are really facing my community aren't being seriously addressed. Like, there's a lot of money coming into the city, there's a lot of things, a lot of opportunities here, but in the grand scheme of things, we're not really solving some of the issues permanently. We're just putting band-aids on them for it to turn around and be another problem later on. So I'm like, why not create an organization that can help address different issues?
My bag. You need help? Can. Alright, Mom.
Some of the problems are being able to gain money and manage your money, something I'm personally still learning how to do myself. And housing inventory. There's a lot of different property here in Atlanta that's being renovated for condos and all this type of stuff. But what about the people who already are in line for housing and the only excuse you can give is you don't have enough housing? Okay, well, girl, let's go out there and build enough housing so you can have enough housing. Like, it's that simple to me.
Oh, Jesus, you back in the car. Hey, y'all. Let's see. What's going on? She's cute. Oh, my too. This is cute. Good job.
Just give her the chips and dip.
This is really cute.
Appreciate it.
Let me go get my bag. It's in the car. I was like, where am I?
That's the library.
So this is your old collection of shoes. No. I definitely remember this guy.
Nah, those my mama's shoes.
Yes.
My grandma, auntie.
So y'all know Tijuan by now. He's new to the group. He's also one of my fraternity brothers. And he is doing his own thing, y'all. He opened up his own nonprofit, and today he has a clothing drive. And I think that's really, really impactful during these times. People are outside, homeless, it's cold, they need clothes. So him doing a clothing drive to where he got people from all over to come and kind of drop off clothes, and then he can take those clothes and give them to a shelter, give them to a youth center, or whatever, whoever he gave them to.
Let's see, how are you? Trying to be really about to eat some chips.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, you know. I've been in here sweating. You know, had to
Debacle in?
He just left. He went to go get some paper, some bags for me to put some of this stuff in.
I feel like the event went really, really good. I don't think too many people showed up. Did they show up?
How long have you been doing this, or how long have your nonprofit been in existence?
As of right now, it's been 3 years. I started with an organization who had a mentorship program called I Innovate. So they allow us to create businesses or whatever the case may be you want to do. And I chose to do a nonprofit, something that is really hard to do. So I'm like, let me challenge myself and see if I can do it. And I was able to do it, but unfortunately, it wasn't running how I wanted to run. So I kind of did not do what I needed to do to keep my organization I want to say, up to par with the state. So I try to step back for a minute, go through everything and just figure out what am I trying to do, how am I going to really execute it, and then I'm coming back to it. So as of right now, I'm in the phase of rebuilding the organization back up.
What, is that a hash now? You said what? Bitch!
And they give me this is giving the outfit for the little tea. For the little tea thing. Now just need a little ruffle shirt.
That's mine.
Okay, you in there. It's the cup. There you go, black. See? What you got on table? This nigga, we find you. We can all get a little head to you. Okay, that's cute.
They don't have my son. They don't have my son.
That's it.
That shit stank.
How long we doing this, man?
Okay. None of us are somebody addict.
Ma'am?
Somebody said that they had a coat that
Yeah, I do. Well, if you want to get some, you can just grab what I have on the table right here.
that's free.
Yeah, everything else I have bagged up already.
Oh yeah, I do need some clothes.
Yeah, but this like,
You got a coat, pants.
These are some pants. I don't know if they did.
You got a jacket. Is that a girl jacket?
Yeah, that's a girl jacket. I don't think I got no girl pants.
It don't matter if it's boy pants.
Oh yeah, these are all the pants I got. These two. This
Coat.
yeah, this the coat.
Did I wear that?
You want this one? Yeah, this probably thicker than that.
People got a different glimpse of what philanthropy looks like, right? And to see Tijuan and his element and the community that his organization serves, I think it was really, really impactful. Tijuan, shout out to you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for bringing some philanthropy this season.
Well, I give you the drink. This one that. You get the pink.
Yeah, that's cool.
She been yelling. Look like you put a drink on. Look at it.
And you want this one?
Yeah, that's the way it is. Look like that.
Yeah, you probably could fit that one.
alright,
I
that's
got
perfect.
tissues.
What makes my life real?
What makes my life real?
What make my life real?
What makes me a regular person
Is the fact that I'm ubiquitous in this grind, so you cannot miss me.
I want to live, love, laugh, and learn just like the next person.
When you cut me, I bleed.
Making boss move.
I have feelings and emotions just like any other human being.
Is that I work hard?
Being independent.
I've been through some things.
I've done the work that it takes to get where I am today.
I love a good look. I love a good outfit.
Living in my truth 24/7.
And I only speak reality, and I only speak truth.
And at the end of the day, I really just want to put people on.
We live just like anybody else.
That's what made my life real. What makes my life relentless?
What makes my life relentless?
What makes my story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
What makes my life story relentless?
Because no matter what chapter in my life,
I stand for good. I stand for people that are standing in the dark.
My drive to actually be the change in the world that I want to see.
I take punch after punch.
To have a voice, to be heard, to be seen.
No matter how many rounds I go through in life,
I have remained undefeated and self-made.
I create spaces by cultivating, motivating, and inspiring those around me.
And I still come out on top.
I'm still the champion.
Should be played at high volume. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. The camouflage is J.Dot Brown. Baby, wanna see you do that nasty thing. From the club to the lobby, ready to bang, bang, bang. My homie Pops rounding up these sexy ladies.
I'm a person that believes that life is too short to be so serious, and that every moment of every day could be your last, and you have to live in that moment. So we're gonna have a good time tonight, right?
Every year, there is some type of World AIDS Day event, whether it's a gala, a dance, or whatever. And so this program is being put on for people who do work in the community. And so World AIDS Day is December 1st. I think that year the Cobb County Board of Health was the host, and so they put on this elaborate program to honor people who work in the field of public health. Me. So this year I was nominated to receive an award, and yeah. It was good to see some of my mentors in the room. It was good to meet some new people in the room. It was just an all-around good event. It was a little hot, but other than that, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed myself.
Our Legend Award nominees are Nathan Townsend. So our recipient was diagnosed with HIV in 1984, and he immediately started his advocacy journey. In 2007, he became a state-certified HIV presenter and has dedicated himself to educating others through his workshops that focus on the challenges that can be associated with HIV diagnosis. He's currently, I don't want to say his name yet. Currently, he is a project in his HIV Emotional Wellness Series, Positivities. The series encompasses the need for self-love and healthy relationships during the conquering of HIV and its emotional setbacks. The recipient was diagnosed, so it's the same thing. So help me put your hands together for our legend, and that means they have done wonderful things in our community. None other than Nathan Townsend.
This bitch didn't win this award, but I was there in this for more support and just see her in her field and able to be recognized within this community of what she has done in this field of HIV and advocacy and whatnot. So she's like the real OG of this show, the real blueprint.
Well, that was cute. That was cute. I enjoyed myself.
I did too, bro. I did too. It's a little nippy up here.
That was raining.
So did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was quite long and loud.
Quite.
I knew you didn't win when they said diagnosed.
Baby, 1984.
I said around his age.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get picked, y'all. I didn't get picked. My feelings aren't hurt or anything like that. I was just honored to be in the room. I was sitting in a category with some amazing trailblazers who also have done work since 1960, whenever, right? And so when I kind of heard them painting the description of this person and like they were doing work since 1950, 1940, you know, in the field of public health, and they were like these great people, I was like, 1950, 1940, no, that ain't me. So I was just honored to be mentioned among such great people who do work in the community.
Girl, what you always talking about?
Girl.
Huh? How you lost?
I was really.
Set my big ass
I
up
was
waiting
gonna
for
call,
you,
I
girl.
was gonna call
And
you out
didn't
here
win.
and thank you.
Oh.
But I'm not doing that no more.
Oh.
Since I lost. No, save it. I thought you went home. Let me hold your phone. In true real life and philanthropy cast fashion, only Daryon showed up. So, yeah. Maybe next year. maybe next year, maybe y'all come to the Mayor's Ball, maybe y'all come to the World AIDS Gala, maybe y'all come to something that I put on. Show the up, hoes. Show up, y'all. It's not gonna hurt y'all. I promise y'all it's not. Most of these events have free food and free drinks, something I know all y'all love. So, anyway.
I can say it as much. You inspire me at times.
Oh,
you do. Yours water. You inspire yours water to do better, especially with my nonprofit ideas and making sure that I am making moves to better myself and people around me. So,
thank you. I mean,
oh, good. That's so hard to say.
Oh, was it? I don't count it as a loss, to be honest. Like, you know Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan has been around. Like,
how long you been?
Hold on. He hasn't. But like, when I think about stuff like this, it's an honor just to be nominated. To be honest, and then compare it to Nathan, you know, and Claude, who wasn't here, but those are the people who have been around.
That was DC branch, right?
Yeah. Okay. Those are people who've been around since before HIV.
Yeah.
You know, and they lived through, and they are, when you think about legend, yeah, you think about like in our community, icon, legend, people who, you know, are those girls, but like they have been before, during, and after. Yeah. And had it not been for their work, girl, it ain't gonna be no Miss Jamie Big Mama Allen or no Empowering Brothers. So I'm just elated to be compared, and not even compared, to be up there with them.
I was surprised that no one else showed up. For the girls to be calling Jamie a good friend and whatnot, they don't really show friendly energy. Bryce is supposed to be her friend, Tijuan was supposed to be her friend, none of them showed up. So yeah, if I was Jamie, I would be very side-eyed with them.
But I did want to thank you for showing up. You may not get an invite next year.
It's fine.
Since you got all this shit.
Someone is going to nominate me next year.
Yeah, I might. Let's see if that happens.
Bryce said nominate me. Just to make Jamie mad, nominate me here.
Legend Award, and she went,
I did this. Look at her.
Hold on. First of all, let me know that you nominated yourself.
It was. That's how you do it.
No, it's called cheating.
How? Oh, I get my work out here.
Nominate yourself.
Sex work is work. I've been doing this for some years, but I'm a legend. Okay. I'll listen to the tale.
I wouldn't say legend.
What would you call it?
Whore.
Legendary whore. It's time to say it.
Scarlet. Look at you trying to be like me walking off.
Look how you walk.
okay for you to be around a feminine guy, but it's so hard for you to be around a trans person. What's the difference?
It's just, if you cross that line for me, I've already owned being the fact that when you're in prison, you ain't got no choice but to do what the fuck you gonna do. Period. They call you whatever the fuck they wanna call you. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. Hold on, I've been letting everybody talk. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Line them up.
Boom. I told my nigga when I make it, we all made it. Get to the money, we ball dated. 10 bitch, mean they all naked. Pop up here, we all fake. These niggas, they all faking. Round the money, say cool, this started changing. to the top where I'm going. Believe in talk to God, but don't go to church. Talk to him every night for sure. I'll put him first. Grind so hard, you put in the work. Get no mess, I'm fucking the nurse. Take you think he's where it hurt. My turn, Jalen Hurts. If a nigga play around, we gon' lay him down. Make the chopper sound. Girl, I'm trying to swim your ocean. I'm trying to drown. And this shit be doing at least 180. Had some bitches try to play me and some niggas try to snake me. That shit crazy. Gon' act like they made me. Niggas talking rah, shit don't fade me. Took a few L's, what made me.
So we all met up for the event, and I kind of feel like, I like Tijuan, but, after the whole debauchery with, Maliek getting beat up and, being a mineral scientist, I just felt like it was more so like, where is this information? Because it wasn't coming from me. I did not invite Maliek there. I did not know Maliek was going to be there. I only talked to Maliek and talk to the person that he talked to before talking to me. I called them.
We all focus on Tijuan because we was like, okay, this is the end of it. Let's go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty. Bitch, are you the one that's going back to tell Maliek anything about everything? Like, are you telling Maliek that we are here and there? The girls will show up, you come and show out.
So I heard with the light, with the camera, that Miss Thing.
Not Miss Thing.
Over here. Now I done asked you.
Me too.
Oh, shit. We was all chilling together. And I'm really dismayed. I'm being serious, girl. I'm really dismayed because I asked you. I'm being real. Like I asked you about the shit that was going down, the shit that would happen on him, and that shit could have been avoided.
No, that had nothing to do with me.
It did.
What did that have to do with me?
It did because you was going back and you was saying shit.
No, I was not going back and saying shit to Maliek. The only thing that I talked to Maliek was about the whole fact of what are you talking about that I know him and his boyfriend.
When we had game night, girl.
Cause I asked as well.
And we both asked. Did we not?
Asked what? Did I do what?
Was you going back to Maliek?
Exactly.
Sharing intel with him.
And it was no intel to tell. Just like we all had that conversation.
There was no intel to tell? There was no intel to tell?
So are you going to talk over me or are you going to let me respond?
I didn't talk over you. You were quiet and I'm speaking.
Okay.
The only person that was really cool and talked with Maliek like that, we were all discussing it and we were like, it has to be Tijuan because apparently there's some rumor on the streets that Maliek had did a little bust down, and I wouldn't be surprised because he had that makeshift Instagram account that OnlyFans account or whatever, and things like that. And he was showing his ass and making them cooking videos. So and then Tijuan always show his side cheek all the time, child. And he got a lot of booty and he liked to show his print in the front.
What I'm saying is, regardless, it was your factor of you reporting what we're doing here to Maliek. Because Maliek knew too much detailed information for him to be all the way in Backwoods, Alabama.
And they thought it was me going back to
I feel some kind of way, and I still love you, but I still feel some kind of way because the way the amount of deception that you were able to pull off on me with that one. It's not even in that level of I don't give a fuck if Maliek knows or not. But I asked you a genuine shit. Like we were chilling. You know what I'm saying? And you just lied to my face like that. That was not cool.
Are y'all mad that I'm actually friends with Maliek and y'all don't mess with him? Or do y'all really feel like I'm just that low in the gutter that I'm going to Maliek and running and telling him everything about the group? Like, that's not the case. The only thing that I talked to Maliek was about the whole situation with Nard, and I told him how he came to the park. If you quote-unquote was trying to squash whatever you was trying to squash, first of all, I didn't even know she was coming to the park. Then second of all, when she got there, how she walked up on the situation, it wasn't like, hey, let me talk to you, let me let you know that whatever it is, I got this misconstrued. She came up like, okay, I'm da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Devontae put into the group chat about the conversation about the ex and Maliek knowing each other. It was a Instagram chat group, and Tijuan took that screenshot and showed Maliek. And he didn't do it in malicious intent, however, don't show him anything that we got going on. But he showed Maliek the text message to say, really, like, you got your names out here again, like, being in drama. Like, why is you creating drama for yourself? Like, you're supposed to be, like, growing, maturing, and you still doing these childish ass games. So that's the reason why Tijuan did what he did. However, why are we reporting anything back to anybody that's not a part of this group?
The only reason why I did that is because I'm not in the group, I'm not talking about it, I ain't been around. And when I look in the group, it's all this nigga, this about my boyfriend, this about I'm finna whoop this nigga ass. So in my mind, I'm calling Maliek like, what's up? The girls don't address the fact that I'm not the only person he talked to in the group. So it's just like, why is the issue that I talked to him, but it's not an issue when somebody else talked to him?
Is it because you don't want to have more? Is it the fact that you're not the only one that talked to him in the group, but is it more so because they feel like you have a certain loyalty to him?
I mean, he's my friend. I would do the same thing for any of y'all. So I don't understand why I have such a loyalty to Maliek, but then I don't have such a loyalty to Daryon or Jamie or anybody else that I actually consider my friend outside of this whole group. Like, the same thing I do with Maliek is the same thing I would do with everybody else. And he was like, what you talking about? I'm like, apparently you didn't took somebody's boyfriend or something like that. Like, what's going on? Because every time I turn around, you in a group. You in some drama. And that's when he asked me, what are you talking about? And I told him what I was talking about. The message when you messaged in the group, out of the blue, to my knowledge, about him talking to some boy or whatever the case may be. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, like, you always in some drama. Why is your name always coming up? What's the issue? What's going on? So yeah, I told Maliek.
Were y'all in a relationship?
No, not me. Whatever they had going on. That I didn't know nothing about.
Jamie don't get along with that bitch. I ain't got no problem with the bitch. I just don't trust the bitch. Nard don't like the bitch. What's the name? Don't fuck with him because of the way that he treated him, even though he stayed in his apartment. Kwanzaa is Alaska, or whatever it is, Nebraska, or whatever. Kwanzaa she just want to fix some hair, or whatever she gonna do, child. I don't know. And then you got Apollo, who already had left the group to go pizza ministry in India or something. I don't know what the fuck he doing. You know. So at the end of the day, nobody who else talks to him.
We have inner workings of
building a foundation.
Yeah, we have a foundation. Like, all of us, we all may have our differences, but this is literally like, I got love for everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? In our own specific way. And that was like a bitch, really? It was like a,
I think we was all kind of like...
We was all thrown off, like, who does that?
Well, if it came off like that, I apologize to you and everybody else in the group for sharing that information. I was not doing it out of malice. I was not doing it out of trying to start drama. In my mind, I'm just like, damn, like, I'm out here doing what I gotta do, or whatever the case may be. Everybody doing what they gotta do, and here goes some more shit with your name in it. So, what's the tea?
We didn't know who was talking to Maliek. We was all sitting there trying to figure out, and God beholds, Daryon and Jamie acting blind too, like they don't know what's going on. So like that's why I was just like, okay, if I had known what I knew today, then I probably would have had it out for everybody in the fucking group besides Apollo. That's just being real, you know. But it's just like, now that I think about everything, the situation would have played out different.
That's somebody that you fuck with and you care about them like that. I totally respect you. I'm not even mad. It was like, damn, really? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not mad at you. I don't have any hate, anything towards you. Like, I'm not mad. It's just that I do want to know, like, honestly, like, if that's somebody that you care about and that you fuck with like that, and you was just looking out for them, and you just don't want to see them in all this drama, especially if they ain't around, I totally respect it, 100%. But if you was doing it to be malicious and like for any other reason, then I just like that's something I don't want to be a part of. Like I don't think he did. I was doing it as
I was doing, from my perspective, me and Maliek, we cool, we friends, or whatever the case may be. But it wasn't no fact of like me like trying to look out for him. I'm just trying to figure out why you always in some drama. Like every time I turn around, it's always you in some drama. And then when I ask you about it, it's very much, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's not really that. Well, what could it be if you always in drama? In my opinion,
not what could it be. You know, you really know.
And the last thing Maliek wanted was me, like he said the first season. The last problem you want is a war with me, bitch. I'm Bryson B. Money Jenkins. When you go through what you go through, and you see what you see, yeah, I'm that nigga now. Okay, and let me tell you something. Last thing you want is a war with me. Okay, my first season, you could have done that, pointing that finger on the other, because you can stay. You know to stay far away from me. You know to stay far. Child. You don't want no. You don't want. I will expose you. I will expose you, and what I actually already did, bitch. You don't talk to me. Show me screenshots of the call records of my number. Show me.
We already knew.
She done made it 2 seasons. She done made it.
Okay. It wouldn't be a reunion without Maliek.
Well, let me tell you what happened. He called me.
Oh, he called you?
Yeah.
About what?
He called me.
About what? What was the topic?
And he wanted to know what was happening about the people in the project.
Oh.
He called me.
So you ain't never called him?
Okay. Yeah. He called me. He wanted to know what was happening.
Have you ever called Maliek? Of course, that's my friend, but that's his best friend. No. At night. Have you ever called
At night.
Not during the day. He calls her at night.
Have you ever called Maliek about what's going on when he's out in prison?
I have. And what I called him about was
he lied to you. So let me tell you. He called me and he wanted to ask me about, did somebody say this and somebody say that? I wasn't there, and I told him what I heard.
So how did you get information?
Because he exaggerated it, and you were the one.
I didn't know she was coming to the fucking
Tennessee Auto Park.
I didn't know she was coming to Tennessee Auto Park to save one of them.
The rooftop.
No shit.
She came there.
I did.
So how she know?
That's my friend.
Late night phone calls.
I didn't say shit. I don't think about you, bitch.
No, but it's you and your friend.
I care about you, bitch.
It's you and your friend having late night conversation. You and your friend Maliek having late night conversation.
I have not talked to Maliek in months.
Wow, that's a straight.
Mine.
You reached your portion.
No, you trying to deflect. You's a hoe. You was definitely a hoe.
I'm a hoe?
Yes.
What makes me a hoe?
Exactly.
Tell me.
H-O-E. Yes. You need to think about it. I have not talked to you when. And people are talking about you. That has nothing to do about me.
It doesn't. But at the same time, when you behind the scenes, keeping up the mess, but then you ain't in the front of the scene, owning your mess.
What did I say about you?
You ain't gotta say nothing about me. You gotta say something about the situation. And that's what my thing is.
So behind the scenes,
because the word on the street
what did I say about you?
The word on the street is, you're exaggerating the whole me knowing Nard's boyfriend. And it's giving like, you give this
I did that on the season that we filmed.
Oh, right. So you did do it. Got it.
Yeah, I said that. Why is that your whole on? Is that your whole thing?
My thing
I said that already.
My thing is,
well, what is it? Because I already said that already.
I feel like you was on one of your late night calls with your best friend Maliek, and he told you that I knew this other man's boyfriend. I said what I said.
That about what you said.
Right, best friend. Got it. So you
I didn't
come around and stir the butter. You started the butter about how me and this other boy know his boyfriend.
I didn't say
And it's giving like
okay, well, show me the footage.
the footage. I ain't got no footage. Just like you ain't got no footage, so I'm gonna leave your conversation. Because you're the only common denominator. You're the only common denominator. That makes it make sense.
You don't have no proof. Right.
Okay, I'll bring it out.
On this season of Real Life and Music, not only are the tracks hitting, but the cast as well.
You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trail away. You can reach me on airplane. You can reach me with your mind.
The talent and drama are at an all-time high.
But don't disrespect me by grabbing my ass and my dick in front of my family. And then we not cool like that.
It's a performance.
You didn't ask me, you didn't get my consent.
I don't get nobody
permission
when I'm in any club. With egos and reputations at stake, anything can happen.
It be for camera, Chrissy. That should be for camera. What's up? What's up? What's up, bitch?
Let him know.
What's up, bitch?
Let him know.
Anyone can get it, and everyone is a villain.
Tell us, how did you get to sit down with Kordale? What was that about?
So I'm minding my business, as always, child. And I'm like, okay, you know, little birdie with the camera. They was like, okay, well, we gonna sit you down, have you a little scene, da-da-da-da-da. So she does this thing where she'll call where you at, da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, I'm right here. But she been and sent all the information in the email, knowing I ain't read the email. So I didn't even know I was coming to sit down with Kordale, or whatever his nickname is. And when I get there, I was like, girl, here we go.
I haven't seen you since the little debacle at the park. So like
the little rumble.
Yeah, you know, a little rumble tumble. Like,
I mean, in that point, you know, I was in a space in my life where I didn't really know what I was going, where I was going, and who I was going with.
Mhm.
But looking back at it now, I'm embarrassed about it. But hey, we live and we learn.
I mean, that's life. Like,
sometimes, you know, you gotta teach somebody some lessons.
So like sitting down with him, I really didn't know what to expect. But him telling me like how he feel about how I did his friend, if that's the way that you feel about me doing your friend, you should have been a better friend to explain to him the right way of how we know each other, make that clear. Oh, I just know him, we used to work together. It's nothing more, nothing less.
I mean, I kind of get it, but like, so what was like what made you feel like y'all had to have an altercation? Like, what made it just be like, fuck it, like?
So, okay, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't intentional because I wasn't even coming. It was just like, hey, I just got off work. I was like, all right, you want me to come, baby? I'm coming. So I sat away from the group just so, you know, I wouldn't get into anything. I just came in to support. Mm-hmm. Like, most of the cast members, I'm cool with them. Don't really know all of them, but most of them, they cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just vibing out, and, you know, I hear the volumes getting louder.
Sitting down with him, talking to him, I prefer the situation to probably like go a little different. I wish it was backwards instead of Tijuan being the one, me knowing or like us working together. It should have been the opposite way.
You know, my man, which is, you know, we're no longer together now, but my man. That's life. So,
did you know that was his ex at the time? Cause you say you knew, but you act like you didn't know at the table. You told me that Nard allegedly told you at the club, but then we sat at the table when Kordale tried to tell you, you act surprised. Why was that?
Because like she told me don't tell nobody. That like if
even the ex that she was in a relationship with, you couldn't tell him. He would know, right?
I mean, I guess he would know, but that ain't none of my business to get in between. So I'm just like, oh, y'all not together? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
You didn't think the most honest, truthful thing would be something like, oh, I heard, cause you said Nard told you, right?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, if she like, girl, this is what's going on, don't tell nobody, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, apparently, just like I should have told Nard that I knew his boyfriend, I probably should have told his boyfriend that they wasn't together no more, or I heard that they wasn't together no more.
Well, I'm saying only because you act surprised. That was fake, right? When we say that's fake?
I wouldn't say it was fake, but it was, you know.
Even when I talked to him about the situation, I told him like first how you came, like it was a surprise to me. Like let the girls tell it. It was my idea. But I called and told let the girls tell it. But I really didn't know he was gonna be there. I was shocked just like everybody else. And like so like what happened throughout like the situation, I guess they was addressing the fact that apparently some rumors were said about like me having something to do with you and somebody else having something to do with somebody else's boyfriend. Where all that came from, I don't know. But like I told him like how you came about the situation and you came like it wasn't given like I was coming to be heard or I'm coming to understand. It was coming like on some rah-rah stuff. Like
okay, so my thing is with him even having that information, like where would he get that information from? Because how it was brought to me, hey, your boyfriend knows somebody that's on the show. I can know a lot of people, but specifically you. We used to work together. So that's it. And then it went from, oh, your boyfriend knows somebody on the show to your boyfriend is sleeping around and all this. Me and you are cooler than like the other side of a surf pillow. So come on.
And then that's why I'm lost and confused that like maybe I can take accountability for it. Like maybe I shouldn't have like told him, I guess, that I knew you and we worked together, because apparently that gives people room to like run with stuff. But that's what it was. Like that was my first time filming with Nard, and like I was telling him like we went to the fabric store, you was there, and I knew his boyfriend because I worked with him. But that was it.
The girl's gonna say it, girl. You can sit down with his man, well, his ex-man, and like
I got drugged into something that I didn't have no business getting drugged into.
Right.
And I'm sorry that I dragged a friend.
I mean, I understand like in the time.
It was my relationship, and it's like I'm fighting for this relationship. We already had other shit going on, and I still love him dearly, but like we don't got time for this. Like life is life now.
Right. So then that was just like, you know what, fuck
it's
this.
the icing
like,
on the cake. I'm like, it's already, I've been hearing things that you've been saying. It's like, okay, I don't even know who you are. But then when I see you, you're drunk, high, I don't know what you is, but you're doing a lot of this. And you know, as well as everybody else at the park know now that I'm from Memphis, so
no one no smoke.
Jump gates and slap bitches.
Everybody had, you know, a piece of the pie. Everybody had some dealing to do with it. But I guess when everybody saw the ass whooping that was gonna come behind it, oh no, I didn't have nothing to do with it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do this. Okay, cool. Nobody had nothing to say. Cool. But it's so crazy that, you know, one of the fellow cast members I work with now, and I'm, you know, they're not my boss.
You they boss? So that's the truth, David. Well, you just say yes or no. Wow.
Yeah, so, no, tables turn.
Tables and turn. But the word was that Well, someone told me that you was his manager. Did you tell anybody that?
No, I think I said that on the camera. I think.
So you was his manager?
So this is how it goes. I don't think I was his manager at the time we was working together. I was like moving up in management while we was working together.
So why do someone believe that you was his manager? Or
I mean, I probably said it.
So you lied?
I didn't lie. I got the times mixed up.
Okay. You got the time mixed up.
I mean, people make mistakes, girl.
So you sure you got the time mixed up, or was you being messy?
No, I was not being messy.
I don't want you or the group to think that me and Nard jumped him or was like trying to jump him, because we wasn't. It was just tag team. Whoever let me go, I was there. But then again, it was like, all right, we both gonna black out, so I need to hold him back. And it was just like that pot was boiling, and it was just
Child, my
just
short ass
exploded.
trying to hold y'all back. Y'all too tall. Then you fast. I didn't know you was that fast. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, it's too much going on. The girl's just sitting there looking. I'm like, help, bitch. Like, girl, y'all sit up there looking, girl. Help. Like, child. But, I mean, I do feel bad about the whole, like, fight situation. I don't condone violence and all that type of stuff. But I definitely understand, like, how it could have gotten to that point. But I wish it didn't. I wish he was able to explain, like, how he felt, or it was miscommunicated. Because I feel like if that would have been, like, communicated better, that none of that would have even happened. It would have been like, oh, okay, girl, I see
Like,
how you could have,
if he
like,
really came there, if he wasn't drunk, I think he was. Like, I'm telling you, like, if he would have been able to have a conversation like a man to like me and Nard, it would have went a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But bitch this and hold, that's a trigger point for Nard.
Yeah.
Bitch, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's a trigger point. So it's like you took it there.
So how do you feel after having that conversation with Tijuan? Do you feel like Tijuan should be held more accountable? What are you thinking after you left there? Are you kind of like more clear?
He should actually take accountability for the bullshit that he did, and like just be man enough and be like, okay, well, like I fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like just take accountability for it. Like that's what you did. Like you made a small situation into a big situation that got into an even bigger situation. So I mean, this is where we are now. So
I definitely want to know why this different, these add-ons coming from. Like,
I would like to really find it.
Because somebody said it.
Yeah.
Who said it? I don't know, but somebody said it.
And I need to get to the root of it so I can pluck that bitch.
No, now listen.
Pluck it.
Now we just talked about us living and learning.
I'm just gonna pluck it.
Okay, just want to shift it a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shit, real life. Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I ain't gonna never, ever, ever, ever stop.